Hi everyone, welcome to Utilize Your Strength. Today we will share with you 6 habits that make people dislike you. Have you ever walked into a room and encountered someone who instantly starts acting like they know everything? You can bring up any topic and they jump in, ready to lecture you like an expert. Before you even have time to process what's going on, you already dislike them. Now, what if you are the one unknowingly doing this? Sometimes that habits that make people dislike us are the ones we don't even realize we are doing. Let's dive into 6 common behaviors that might be pushing people away without you even knowing it. Number 1, endless people pleasing. It's easy to assume that the nicer you are, the more people will be drawn to you, right? Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but that's not always the case. We have all met that person who is always smiling, always agreeing, and never rocking the boat. At first it seemed harmless, even sweet, but when you're constantly putting on that perfect too nice act, it can start to feel disingenuous. People can sense when kindness is being used as mask, and instead of feeling warm and inviting, it can come across as fake or even manipulative. It's one thing to be kind and considerate, but if you are always trying to please everyone and never showing your true self, it can make others uncomfortable. Genuine connections come from being real, not from playing the role of a nice person. So next time you catch yourself overdoing it, ask yourself, am I being nice because it is who I am, or I am afraid of being disliked? Number 2, scrutinizing people excessively. We all have been there trying to connect by asking questions, but sometimes it backfires. You know that feeling when someone is asking a barrage of questions and you start to feel like you're under a microscope? It is natural to want to know more about someone, but the truth is, asking too many questions can actually make people feel like they are being analyzed, not understood. It's not about the number of questions, but the type of questions you ask. People are drawn to conversation that feels natural, not like an interrogation. Instead of asking intrusive questions like, how much do you earn? Or why aren't you married? Try open-ended questions that encourage storytelling or reflection, such as, what's something exciting you've been working on recently? Or what made you interested in that hobby? These kinds of questions open up space for real back and forth connection. So next time you are talking to someone, avoid intrusive or overly personal questions, because when you overload someone, they might start to shut down. Number 3, igniting a personal explosion. Have you ever shared something so personal at the wrong time that the whole room just froze? It's like dropping a bomb in the middle of a peaceful conversation. Everything gets awkward, and no one knows how to react. This bad habit, often driven by the desire for sympathy or attention, can eventually make people uncomfortable and push them away. Sharing personal stories can build connection, but timing and context are everything. Imagine you are on a first date and things are going well. Then, out of nowhere, you say, I have slept with 10 different people. It's not the fact itself that's the issue. It's just too much too soon. Instead of creating closeness, it creates discomfort and tension. It puts your date in a false position, thinking, do I respond to this? Or should I just act like I didn't hear that? It's important to gauge the situation and build trust before diving into the deep end. Personal sharing should feel natural, not forced and sudden. So next time you are tempted to reveal something heavy, ask yourself if the moment is right, and if the person you are talking to is ready to handle it. Number 4, chasing coolness. Do you ever find yourself trying to act cool around new people? Maybe you put on that stone-faced aloof persona because you are afraid of seeming too eager or vulnerable. It's like you are trying to keep your emotions locked away, but in reality, what you are doing is pushing people away. Instead of playing it cool, try being yourself. Be kind, joke with someone, or simply acknowledge when you're anxious or happy. People connect with vulnerability, not with a stone wall. So whenever you feel the urge to keep up that cool front, ask yourself, why not be real instead? If you want to connect with others and create lasting relationships, you have to let them see who you truly are. It's the messy, authentic emotions that make you relatable, interesting, and ultimately magnetic. Number 5, dominating energy. Ever noticed how some people give off a dark energy that makes you want to step back? It's not what they say, but how they say it. The way their tone sharpens, their posture stiffens, or their words feel like a challenge. That's the negative impact of being dominating. And it's a habit that quickly pushes people away. When you come across as aggressive or confrontational, even unintentionally, people start to feel unsafe or on edge around you. They might back off, avoid eye contact, or even cut the conversation short. It's like you are giving off an invisible wall that makes others hesitant to get close. Whether it's your body language, your tone, or the way you assert yourself, being dominating can easily turn potential connections into awkward standoffs. So next time you catch yourself sending out that negative "don't mess with me" energy, take a step back. A genuine connection comes from respect, not intimidation. Number 6, having a biased mind. Ever caught yourself jumping to conclusion about someone based on their appearance, background, or the rumors you have heard? This can be a major barrier to building genuine relationships. When you let your biases dictate your opinions of others, you shut yourself off from seeing the full picture. People become stereotypes in your mind, not real and complex individuals. You may think you are just being cautious, but what you're actually doing is creating mental walls that prevent you from truly connecting. We all have biases, whether we realize it or not, but the key is to challenge them. Instead of relying on first impressions or assumptions, give people the chance to show you who they really are. Be open to their stories, their experiences, and the things that make them unique. When you approach others with a mindset that's open and free of judgment, you invite deeper, more meaningful connections. So in the future, when you feel those biases creeping in, don't let your assumptions get in the way. A genuine connection starts with an open mind and a willingness to look beyond the surface. So which of these habits have you encountered the most, and which one do you think people struggle with the most? Let us know your thoughts or any experiences you've had with these habits in the comment box. Hope this video helps you to gain new knowledge. Show your love by giving a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.